It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. He's in a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
No way through there. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Musiala. And here's Maradona. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target. Musiala. And now the breakaway. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Valverde. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, here's a chance! And he's lifted it over.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Musiala. Fenerbahce couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, and he's through the middle. Valverde. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fiddles it through. White kept aware, and it is... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nunez. That shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a clever looking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And another try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Musiala. No goals as yet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Right. Tries a shot! And he's following up! Goal! Fenerbahce! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Fenerbahce have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Maradona. Adams. Now it's Maradona. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Fenerbahce are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Musiala, he's got away, goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's a sharp pass. Belletti. Dybala. Dybala showed plenty. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Trippier. Iniesta. And it's Maradona. He can run onto that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. And it's corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin. Half-time getting close now. And here's Maradona. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Musiala. Now face to face with the keeper. Now, great chance! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Fenerbahce find a position of real strength now.
Has been indicated.
Rabiot. For Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Looking for options for movement. Now the finish! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Fenerbahce 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Rabiot. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Trippier. Neymar. Mohamed Salah. And it's Iniesta. Nunez providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Iniesta. Musiala. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Maradona. And that's a good ball. It's Salah! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's their second corner of the game. And how did he not make it 4?
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. He's had It's utopian. Well, there was to be no other outcome. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala has it out wide and in space. It's a decent-looking cross. And the keeper beats it away. Great hit!
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
So their fourth corner of the game. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Shot a goal! And that has faded wide. Rabiot. Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Nunez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Iniesta. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Maradona. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Maradona! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has been knocked clear. Oh, good-looking ball. Musiala carries the ball down the right. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Played back in. Haaland! Goal! Palermo!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Palermo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kimmich. Adams. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Adams. Jordi Alba. Gallagher. Camavinga. Out towards the flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neuer can claim that. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. For Musiala. Belletti. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Kimmich. Maradona. And Darwin. Musiala. And he's certainly a chance! There's a goal! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Fenerbahce grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Good spot. He's seen the run. Iniesta. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Goal! Fenerbahce! Incredible. They have found their way out of a corner, and and landed a big blow of their own.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In the end they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get rid. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. Belletti. And it's Salah. Adams gets over and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming. More, I think, did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Fenerbahce leading by 1 in a finely poised... And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Darwin. Gets his pass away. Nunez providing an outlet on that flank. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Jordi Alba.
That was lovely, that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maradona. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. And here's Jordi Alba. And that's an excellent interception. There's the hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Oh, what a ball! It's Salah!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
The attendance for this match was
pass is intercepted.
71,898.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think...
Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior, Alexander-Arnold. Musiala at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, there's the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Fenerbahce are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, in with a header! And again! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Belletti. Fenerbahce looking to pass their way through.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 42.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
No outsmarting him this time. Neymar. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Iniesta. Belletti. Played into space. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking for the run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Belletti. And it's Maradona. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a sharp pass. Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There will be 4 extra minutes. Quality ball. Adams. Back into the middle. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. Fenerbahce have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Fenerbahce can dream again. The stands here, definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already... Oh, they could be caught out here. Nunez's cross. Oh, important interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the pass is intercepted. Ball is over the line. And here's Beckham.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed...
And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Atletico Mineiro with the corner. They're first. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Belletti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Couldn't squeeze it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah heads it! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, look! It's one! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Fenerbahce are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Musiala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams. And the shot straight hit! Oh, taken with style! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Atletico Mineiro get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important.
Could be danger here! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good ball. David Villa tries a shot! Atletico Mineiro have their second corner now. Del Piero. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it Iniesta. To Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gets his pass away. He rises! Another fruitless header.
Atletico Mineiro might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Musiala has found the net here, of course. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fenerbahce heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nunez. Musiala. Oh, given offside once more. David Villa. Maradona. Iniesta. Bastoni. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Beckham. All played for Del Piero. He's got a side of goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And again! In he goes again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Atletico Mineiro really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Pirlo goes short. That has not gone well. Pass is just off target. Iniesta engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Beckham. Del Piero. Pirlo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, great chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! And he hits the net! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Iniesta. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Maradona, chipped through. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo. Marquinhos. Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Nunez. Can he put it away? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Musiala, he's through here. Can he finish? It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Musiala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they can counter here. Nico Williams. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Trabzonspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be
It's
interesting.
a mighty effort! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Musiala! And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Fenerbahce really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Fenerbahce really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good alertness. A searching ball that into space. White. Fiddles it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Fernando Torres. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Maradona. Some resolute defending there. And he was quick to react. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. And they're back on the ball again. Musiala. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Kimmich gets good distance on it. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Iniesta. Musiala. Iniesta is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. 15 minutes till half-time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Could move up a gear here. Rafinha. Rafinha! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Trabzonspor find a position of real strength now. Iniesta. That looks a good ball through. Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! He has done it! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, no way through. Musiala. Back into the middle. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedro Porro is very... And Torres! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Trabzonspor grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Decent hit! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Trabzonspor are having a ball here. Well, they're very... He's had a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way. Fenerbahce didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That has not gone well. Musiala. Maradona. Nico Williams. Always onto this. Looks for the finish. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adams. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Trabzonspor can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Iniesta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. He could be in here. Real chance! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold gets over and
The
intercepts.
attendance for this match was 52,820.
Now it's Maradona, and that could set him on his way. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Neuer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maradona. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. And it's Maradona. Iniesta. And he's there to clear it. Guardiola. Fernando Torres. Oh, played right into his path. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mohamed Salah. Musiala. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Musiala. Darwin. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's a chance. And he steered it beyond the post.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Now it's Darwin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maradona. Belletti. And here's Maradona.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he welcomes it in. And he's picked out the run. Chance! It's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Williams. Oh, that's neat. He's having a go.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Can he get away here? Now the finish! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Torres! Keeper is right behind it. And it's Snyder.
Nico Williams really added the width there, thanks to...
Up he goes! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ødegaard. 2 minutes to be added on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nunez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance. And that's that. Fenerbahce suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Nunez really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rice. Thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Driving forward. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily
Shapes to shoot! Belletti, done delicately. Great chance!
Fenerbahce would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Tonali. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Messi. Iniesta. Musiala. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Kane. Kane powering. It's Kane! Milan have reclaimed it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. The less said about that pass, the better. Nunez. White. Adams makes the interception. Great ball if he can get there. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Musiala really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Kane. Musiala. And it's Belletti. Maradona. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Maradona. Kimmich. Maradona. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. Oh, they can break here. Neuer. And it's De Bruyne. Rafael. Can he put it away? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Musiala. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. It's a loose ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a lovely, neat pass. Back into the middle. Fenerbahce looking to pass their way through. Picked out brilliantly. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are...
Rafael Leao! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta. Musiala.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafael Leao.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Goes in for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And here's Musiala. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Bruyne. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Musiala kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. And here's Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been won straight back. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Musiala. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And he's picked out the run. And that's cause for mild irritation. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Musiala. Belletti. Well played right into his path. Neuer catches it safely. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Plenty. There's the hit! He scores! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Substitution from Fenerbahce. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on the field is Number 19, Odegaard.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Alexander-Arnold is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tonali, and here's Kvaratskhelia.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neuer sends that a long way. Works it forward.
Fenerbahce truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Fenerbahce must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Odegaard. He's played him through. He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that intercept. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.